Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm your host, Nitin Armstrong. And yeah, this is the Jacques and Andre Show reunion episode. Man, it has been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and well, you wanna tell the audience how we came about going around this? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, Tom's muted. Tom, say something. Okay, now say something.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Jack, can you hear Tom? Okay, you're good now. Alright, so we can continue.
Okay.
So yeah, I just hit up Tom out of the blue. Nothing crazy there, and I'm like, hey Tom, we really didn't talk, like literally after that one time you came to UD with Sarah and company.
I mean, basically that's when COVID hit, so.
Yeah, so like we've been, in our rooms, as you can see, for the most part. I'm not sure what kind of wacky adventures you came or you did after.
Nothing exciting.
But so I just hit you up, say, hey, let's do a COVID stream, and then yeah, shut up, Jack. All right, yeah. So how have you been like throughout lockdown?
Nothing really too crazy, just messing around with some like deep learning stuff. Nothing like too exciting.
Word? Did you pick up any new hobbies?
Not really, just learned like one or two new languages, just for the
New
job hunt
languages?
next year.
Oh, computer languages. I'm like, man, this
Yeah.
man's like, he's like, what is he?
I just like on the low key, like learn German or
Quadlingual,
something.
like first you speak Polish, you speak English, you speak French mostly, and I'm like, man, what
Oh.
else is? Oh wait, did you just like drop French as soon as we hit college?
No, it just a lot of people can like actually speak French. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, right.
So like,
We're a textbook French. We can read a textbook.
yeah.
And that's about it. So, comment ça va? And then that's about it.
Yeah, saying I speak French is a little bit of a stretch.
Okay, but like it's close enough, man. Like you're basically there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as for me, if you don't know already, I've been DJing pretty much every Friday, and getting
Really?
back into the whole music thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna plug it right now. So hello. Hi. If you check my YouTube channel, which is the episode or the channel I'm streaming right now, you can see all my past mixes, and I stream almost every Friday, but that's just about it. Okay, so let's just move on to the next segment because I think that's about it for introductions, and let's do some fun current events because every podcast has to do current events apparently. Have you heard of the whole charter incident or scandal?
No, what happened?
Okay, so basically, this is like during not the height, but close to the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, and Charter was recently come under fire of racist accusations about the administration, like the whole student culture, like people couldn't call the N-word, and just basically not a whole cash money time, right? So they organize this parent, student, teacher, basically like anyone, including like alumni, could enter this meeting and basically discuss the political issues and basically make Charter a better place. And it's supposed to be like an open forum for students to basically voice their complaints, right?
Okay.
So that's going mostly all right. Then they get Zoom bombed. I don't have the exact footage, and I don't think I'm allowed to show this on YouTube.
Yeah.
But basically they get Zoom bombed. These people are posting ISIS beheading videos, they're yelling racial slurs, they're calling people the N-word, and guess how long this goes on for?
I'd hope like maybe a few hours at most.
I wish.
Oh.
Okay, it goes on for 30 unbridled minutes. And guess what the administration were doing?
Nothing, I assume?
No, they're laughing their ass off.
Okay.
Right, so
that's not ideal.
yeah.
Okay.
We're already off to a great start. And
Yeah.
so administration's laughing. They
Okay.
also say some other key things. So Mr. Eddie, so this student, so yeah, you already know it's going somewhere real good. So this one
Yeah.
student named Naya, she's about to go take the floor. Mr. Eddie thinks he's muted, but he's not. So he's talking to his wife at this point. He says, "Don't call on this person. She's boring. She'll talk for too long."
Oh God.
Why? Why would you ever say that? Like what? like charter is really like, yeah, as soon
Not
as
going
we
off right
basic.
now.
No, it's not. I
Fucking
mean,
hell.
like we've been on the decline, like basically, or like ever since we got there as freshmen. Like heavy
Really,
upper
I think
class.
like our grade was like the peak. It's just going down ever since.
Like you think that, but there was definitely better classes before us, man.
Like, yeah, but I'm saying like after us, it's like been a harsh decline.
Okay, yeah, obvious. Yeah,
Like
yeah. I mean,
really,
like,
we were like kind of thriving.
yeah, yeah. Charter was like showing its true colors during our senior year. Like, it's like okay, so we're gonna share the buses with cab.
That's
Um,
just disgusting. Oh my god.
I think the cafeteria like dead ass ran out of money because towards the end they
Really?
started like, dude, like, have you seen like the whack shit they were serving us for lunch?
No.
Okay,
I
it's
mean, I
like,
like always ate home from home.
oh yeah, same here, but like basically like dinner rolls with icing.
That's just not it. I'm gonna be honest.
That's
Like I
yeah.
can't even like defend that. It's just not it.
We just don't have money, man. So
Oh,
yeah, that's basically a recap for anyone who doesn't know what's going on with charter. But basically, they're just not having a great time with with the whole administration.
I
It's
can
kind of
imagine. God bless.
Mr. Eddie's kind of based for that. He's like, all right, listen, just don't call on this person. She's boring. It's like, what? Huh?
It's just not the move. Like you gotta
Um,
always check for muted at least.
Oh yeah, that's like I like whenever I was in my Zoom calls for the spring semester, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I'm muted. So then when I'm watching YouTube, like it doesn't like go through the microphone. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just uh that was my mom. Like she walked into my room and she started watching YouTube videos. Why, why is your mom watching PewDiePie? I don't know, shit. Whose mom isn't watching
like
PewDiePie?
like the first day of Zoom calls, like when you're going through like a tutorial or something, was just so fucking stupid. So then I was like, I don't know, like I think my dad came in and I was like, this is like the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But like I wasn't muted at the point. So like my
Okay.
teacher was like, oh, like what did you say? Do you have a question? I was like, oh no. I just like immediately muted myself after that. From that point it's been like straight muting. Like
Yeah.
goddamn.
Have you I've seen some clips early on during the semester, but like it's like people like literally like smoking weed during the classes. And like, did you have any like crazy Zoom stories you want to share?
Like I only had really 2 weeks of Zoom because
Okay.
like our semester like started earlier than yours.
Oh really?
So like nothing really exciting happened during like my classes because it wasn't
Oh
really
okay.
that long. But I'm sure like plenty of things have happened to you. Knowing UD.
I mean, yeah, but like I'm in like, oh yeah, I mean I'm in like normal classes. Like I don't have any crazy things going on.
Oh, okay.
So there,
It's kind
just
of a
toss that one
letdown.
in the trap. I mean, what can I say, man? Like I'm in a party school, but I'm not in the party classes. I'm not a party type of guy.
It's disappointing. I was like, when you go off in uni.
Man, shut up. Shut up. I just realized that the Blue and Gold Club, the parent teacher, the parent
Yeah.
association for charter, they're like the equivalent of like Simps for OnlyFans.
Okay. That's an
Yeah,
interesting take.
like think about it.
How
It's like,
so?
okay, so like when you have like OnlyFans, right, or like your favorite Twitch
Yeah.
thought, right, you have like your simps who like toss a whole bunch of money, donate. He's like,
Hmm.
please let me see, let me get your OnlyFans. I'll
Okay.
swear,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Okay.
so now, how have your parents ever donated to charter?
Absolutely not. Like.
Good, because I remember the first time. This is during sophomore year. Like this is
Uh-huh.
after freshman year. My parents were like, okay, so your father and I are planning to donate. So how much how much should we donate? I'm like none. They're like, huh? I'm like, yes, exactly, none. Don't give them their money. Like
Uh-huh.
literally, your money is not going where it thinks. Because I think this was the year that they just announced a nanotech lab, which was
Yeah.
during our sophomore year. But like literally you could, if you like even like didn't even go to charter, if you like literally visit the building, you could see that's not where the money went to.
Oh yeah.
Like water fountains spitting out water that's pitch brown. Ra- fucking I think like cockroaches were being spotted in like the
God.
cafeteria, or it was just like it was like a real like just charter things. Like we
There are
had
like
like a
random rats in the senior lounge. Like, were you there for that?
uh, I don't think I was not there when the rat was spotted, but I heard of it. Like I literally heard like from a couple of my friends like, "Hey Nitin, did you hear that there's rats in the senior lounge?" You're like, "Man, I'm not surprised. We've been here for 4 years. You should expect this shit."
Nasty shit. Oh my god, dude. The
um, Speaking of nasty shit, what are your views on TikTok?
I mean, I use it extensively because I have nothing else to do.
Really, you are a TikTok user.
Well, ever since quarantine, I've just, been
Okay,
bored.
right?
Not really my
Are
proudest
are are
moment, but like,
are you a creator on TikTok? Have
no, no,
you?
no.
Okay.
I don't have like an account because like, the whole
Okay.
spying thing.
Ah, right. So you
I
already know
just
where I'm.
extensively use it. But like me and like one of my friends, like my roommate is a creator and like we like, communicate thoroughly through TikToks.
Wait, you can communicate through TikToks? I don't use TikTok, so like,
Like in a sense we just send them to each other and don't like talk other than that.
what? Shit, that's actually kind of funny. Like, imagine living in a like this is like way in the future, right? You're like beyond
Yeah.
Zoomer. You're like the next generation, right? And
Yeah,
like you just
okay.
have conversations solely through TikToks.
I mean, like
Like, just think about it.
I've never been like this all my life, but
Yeah.
in a sense it's like
It's like, Mom, please pick up these things: meat, toilet paper, juice, and weed, like or something like that. like this is like way in the future, like when
yeah,
everything just gets legalized and like fucking Walmart starts selling ounces.
imagine that'd be so dope. Are you still gonna light up?
I mean, do I have a reason to?
Do you need a reason to?
Very good point. But I mean, it's whatever really at this point.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Save
shit.
it for a better time.
Save it for a better time. Like what? What made? Dude, we're like literally like at the peak of lockdown.
I think the peak of lockdown was like April-ish when you like didn't know if it was actually gonna be like removed, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Because like
like,
lockdown's like chilled a lot since then.
yeah, okay, yeah. I guess we're technically in like the after moments of lockdown because like I've been
Yeah.
seeing a lot of people just going to the beach and I'm like, why?
Oh,
What
I
is the
went like
point?
2 weeks ago.
Man, you disappoint me.
Why? I mean, like at the beach, you're like separated from everyone. Like you're not
Okay,
gonna
well,
catch a
like, well,
case.
let me put it this way. Like, did you go to parties at the beach?
No, 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 no. I went just straight to the beach and like back.
Oh, just with family? Okay, then yeah,
No,
that's
no,
fine.
no.
No.
Like if you're like just partying, you're a degenerate. Like let's just be honest.
Speaking of partying, did you know that Lil Noodle got signed to Sony Music?
Did he actually?
He got signed.
My guy's just making it. Like I'm kind of proud of him.
Yeah, I think he's
Like we were
dropped
never
like
really like that tight in high school, but like
oh yeah,
shout out
facts.
to
Like
him.
I remember the first time I actually like conversed with him, I was in English class junior
Hmm.
year. And
Yeah.
I'm talking to him I'm like, wait, Christian Caceres. Wait, I feel like I know him because like I heard like people talking about Lil Noodle. I'm like, wait, are you a rapper? He's like, yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm like, wait, hold up. So like, let me see your SoundCloud. He shows me his SoundCloud, and I'm like, man, these are some somewhat impressive figures for a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah.
Then I listened to it like during class. I'm like, man, this shit's straight garbage. I was listening to him, and I know I'm not the only one who shares his view, but I'm just gonna say it. I really don't like his style of rapping. Like,
Like,
coming rich from a guy who doesn't really listen to rap, but I guess that should say something. That
I
if
guess,
you're, I
yeah.
mean, oh, like it sounds really generic. Like if I looked up Lil Noodle type beat or like SoundCloud type beat, that's basically like the extent of his music. Are you a Lil Noodle fan?
Some of the songs. Like I
Some of
like
them.
Houdini. I don't really listen to the
Wait,
rest.
wasn't Houdini like literally his most popular song?
Well, I mean, that's probably why. It's probably I don't know. I
Let me
haven't
look it
listened
up.
to it recently. I only listened to it Rebecca Charter really.
Yeah,
I only use it
Houdini
as like
is
like like
his
kind of
best song.
sprinkling like a fun fact. Like I know someone who's like relatively big on Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's kind of a sad case where you can literally go up to strangers say, "Hey, Lil Noodle is Delaware's most famous rapper."
Is he actually the most famous one? I feel like
Okay,
there'd be
let
just
me put it
some.
as what other famous rappers from Delaware do you know?
I don't know, but I feel like there'd be
Exactly.
someone just like random.
Well, I mean, like if Neil ever did his SoundCloud career, then yeah, sure.
That's facts. So
You
Neil needs to
know,
drop more tracks. Like I don't get
Neil
why he
needs
doesn't.
to stop doing engineering and he needs to go audio
That's facts.
engineering. Get in the booth. Bobby
Uh,
Dimes?
Engineering's overrated. I'm gonna be honest.
The fact that I don't know Bobby Dimes Jack probably should tell you how popular. Okay. He got, he died. Hold on.
That's
Bobby
awkward.
Bobby Dimes, musical artist. Kingpin in Bobby Dimes. Alan Cannon, murder plot. Oh, shit.
Don't
So
sleep on
yeah,
my guy Briz Rothstein or Buck Fitty.
Buck Fitty, Briz Rothstein. I mean, yeah, I guess like yeah, like they don't really have that much of a social media presence. Rest in peace, Bobby Dimes. I didn't actually mean to laugh. Like I thought he was like
That's
like
awkward.
God damn it, Jack. Shit. Man, now I feel like a horrible person laughing. Um, what am I doing? I was in the middle of something.
Nice to see.
No, it's a good sign when you're already like 10 minutes into the show and you literally lose your train of thought.
You're just like, what
I'm
the hell are
starting
you
starting to see
talking
why the show never carried on for more than one season. Oh yeah.
Uh,
What?
Hello.
oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Jack, how'd you get in here?
oh my god. Hello.
How's it
You
going?
didn't
This isn't the Up All Night show.
you didn't fucking tell me that you were doing it right now.
What? I mean, that's kind of the whole skit. You enter like. Oh.
Hi Tom.
How's it going?
I'll watch this. Fucking.
You have
Oh
earbuds?
my god. What's that?
You have earbuds?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you probably should give me like a little bit more fucking forewarning, but
Oh, I mean, you didn't have to join the call right away.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
Alright.
I'm chilling on my bed with my gut out, and all of a sudden, my Discord starts like bouncing up and down, and I'm like, oh boy, what's this?
Nice.
Look, Christ! And I look on this. I look on the stream. I look at the stream, and it's like my profile picture shows up, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this right now. Oh, bruh.
So, Jack, how's your power? I see your lights on.
Oh yeah, no. I'm at my beach place right now, which is nice,
yeah?
little beach shack, and we finally got internet installed. So
Oh, where?
that's why
Oh,
I'm allowed. That's why I can talk to you guys right now.
Oh
Which is
yeah.
super nice.
Like, what? Didn't you have like 3G at the beach, or like it was like you had to go to like?
No, yeah, we had like, no data at all basically. Any
Yeah,
data
because
that
I
we
remember
had
that
would
one
get
beach
like,
episode. Like you literally booked it to Starbucks.
I had to sit outside of a Starbucks in order to do the episode. But now we bullied my mom into putting Wi-Fi down here, which is nice. Before then, I actually got Mike Han's Xfinity login, so
Oh,
I was
really?
just bumming off of his Wi-Fi. He has no idea, so
Oh.
sorry, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, but that's cool. That's what friends are for, right?
Yeah, for sure.
This
Otherwise-
nigga's wildin'.
Man, what was that?
I have a soundboard.
Oh, okay, cool. You have a soundboard now.
Yeah, I do. Hold on. It's just a
Excellent.
bunch of, it's just a bunch of Tyler clips. Like,
Your girlfriend look like my mom.
like
I've got a microphone right there, so that's cool. I could have set it up if you would give me like a little fucking forewarning. But
well, I can like give you some time. Like,
Nice job,
tight.
man.
is my audio okay?
You're perfectly fine. Like, if you just want to
Okay,
sound
cool.
like crispy, then yeah, go plug it.
Yeah,
in.
I'll sound crispy. It's fine. Who cares?
Tom, how was your power situation? Like, I know like anyone like south of Hockessin just got fucked.
I had
Yeah.
no issues.
Really?
Really?
Everything
Where,
was
where do you
smooth.
live?
Like basically in Hockessin, but like
Oh.
Newark technically.
Oh yeah, because have you seen there? I know there's clips floating around, but like down in Middletown, like where Heron lives. Heron's
Uh-huh.
neighbor got his entire like, or his neighbor got his like entire side of his house ripped off.
Really?
Yeah, we were driving down to the beach. There was a fucking. You look over to the right as we're driving down to the beach, and there's just like a line of trees just sheared in half, like completely
Really?
blown away. There was
Oh,
a
no.
fucking. There was a car in one of the trees. Like, there was crazy shit, literal tornadoes type stuff.
No, I mean, wasn't a tornado?
Yeah, it was a tornado. Yeah, that just destroyed a bunch of trees. And threw a car into one of them. So that's cool.
Exciting.
Yeah, I lost power for like 3 days straight.
Oh yeah, you were posting on Tyrus Chan the Discord. It's
That
like,
is
guys,
correct.
I don't have fucking power.
Yeah, right. And then I went to Michael Donovan's house for his birthday, and he crashed his fucking car. So that was
Wait,
great.
didn't Jared crash his car?
Yeah, Jared crashed his car for him. But it's funny. Okay. So Tom, let me just tell the story real fast because
Okay.
it's funny and interesting. So my friend who has been on the Up All Night show before, Michael Donovan. His birthday was 2 days ago on the 6th, and so
Okay.
he's like, come over to my house and we'll like hang out and celebrate my birthday. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
cool. And so I get in the car. He's like, come over at 4 o'clock. I'm like, great, cool. Get in the car with my brother because he's friends with my brother too.
Mhm.
And we're about to head over there. And he texts me and he's like, hey, can you push it off an hour until 5 o'clock? I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure. What's the deal? And he's like, yeah, I got into a car crash. And I was like, okay, hope you're doing okay. He's like, yeah, no, everything is fine. And so that was great. So we head over, I go and get lunch or something because we were
Mhm.
hungry, and go to a store to pick up a gift for him. I text him, I'm like, hey dude, how are you doing? Like, I'm trying to figure out a gift for you. Can you please give me some help here because I have no idea what you want. And in response, he doesn't even fucking say anything. He just sends me 3 pictures of his car just like completely destroyed.
Oh, no,
Like,
I'll pull them up.
Really?
yeah, like completely like totaled. The car was fucked.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I thought it was gonna be like a little like fender bender thing, dealing with some. No,
Yeah.
the car was completely, absolutely destroyed. So I'm like, oh
Shit.
my god, dude, like, are you okay? You good? He's like, yeah, everything is 100% great.
Wait,
And I'm like,
that's not it.
okay, fine. That it kind of freaked me out. So I go there, I get the story from him. Apparently he was tired and got Jared to drive the car for him, and Jared sucks at driving, and he fucking crashed his goddamn car. What's that?
Like Jared from Charter?
Yeah, Jared from Charter.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, right. He's friends with him too. So he went.
Uh-huh.
Jared doesn't have a car, so Mike went to go pick
Okay.
him up, and he was tired, and Jared fucking sucks at driving and destroyed his goddamn car.
Oh my god.
That's
Now the cool thing
fantastic.
is, yeah, this actually works out ironically because since it wasn't Michael that crashed his own car, and
Yeah.
since it was like he crashed into like a fucking side or like what's it called? He
Barrier?
crashed into like a little a rail on the side.
Okay.
So nobody else was actually hurt.
Okay, good.
And it, like his insurance was like, yeah, we'll just pay for all of the damages.
Wait,
And
what?
yeah, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna pay for all the damages. That's fine.
Yeah.
And at most, they could just pay off his entire car and like make it completely fucking free, which is
Oh.
yeah, exactly. Like,
That's
oh, okay,
dope.
cool. Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's not how insurance is supposed to work.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't have the details. All I know is what he's told me, and they were like, "Yeah, we're at least paying off the damages, and at most, we're just gonna fucking pay off the car."
Like
Fine,
whatever
you know.
insurance he
I mean, you
has.
think like he'd get something for like that wasn't actually the driver, like 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 Jared was
I don't
behind
know,
the wheel.
man.
I don't know how insurance works, man, but that's really good. Like, imagine crashing. Like, how old was his car? Like, is it like a recent buy?
Brand fucking new. No, it was fucking brand
Okay.
new. Like
Okay.
2 years old maybe, but like this
Holy.
nice fucking 2-door
Indeed, the boys
sports
are back.
car.
You love to see it.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I'm just happy they aren't dead. Like,
Yeah.
it's incredible. Basically he just committed like insurance fraud on his birthday and got away with it.
So
It's just incredible.
It's just like a really nice icebreaker. It's like 2 truths and a lie. It's like
Yeah, right. I committed I committed insurance fraud on my 20th birthday and 2 other things. Who cares? But yeah.
That's quite a wild story for crashing your car.
Yeah. Also, and then at that party, I saw the dumb bullshit that you got up to, Nitin, which I'm still not cool with. That was fucked up, but
What'd you do,
that's,
Nitin?
that's something for never. It's never mind.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
not
sorry.
talk about that.
Sorry to put
Yeah.
you on blast, but no,
So-
fuck you. You're
Basically,
stupid.
if you
Why
know,
did you
you
do
know.
that? If you know, you know.
If you know,
Um,
you know.
And
You're
hopefully,
jumping the story off Cameron in.
yeah, I'll tell him so you can fucking shame him too, so he doesn't do dumb shit again.
I'll tell you after the stream. What's up, Christian?
going
Yeah,
on?
feel free to ask shit in the chat. To all the
Oh, this
3
chat.
viewers. Yeah, we
Oh my
have
God.
we have chat.
Oh, it's Christian Remler, BTW lol. Hi, Christian. How you doing? Anyway, Tom, I'm glad you're doing well in these trying times, these quarantines. When I heard that you learned like 2 languages, I was like, like I immediately thought of fucking like actual languages, like linguistic
Oh,
stuff.
no.
That's
That would be
mindset.
insane. Imagine just
Yeah.
like becoming fluent in just like 2 random languages because you're bored.
Yeah,
Oh, Christ.
I thought you were
No.
doing like a bit at first. I was like, wow, that's incredible. I knew Tom was smart, but Jesus. Yeah, I was bored, so I just learned like the entirety of 2 languages.
That's like a Tyrus moment, to
damn.
be honest.
Yeah, I suppose you could do it.
Like, isn't he learning
Like
Russian
you,
right
you
now?
have to like pick up like the like have lots of practice in it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Uh, anyway,
Thonk.
I'm growing out my hair right now, and it's
Okay.
Yeah.
annoying. It's annoying because it's like, um, it's too long or it's too short to tie back, but it's too
Uh-huh.
long to like look good consistently. So it
Uh-huh.
just looks like fucking shit all the time. And
Um,
like from when I bleached my hair forever ago,
okay, yeah, I can see
it's
it.
like all dead ends, and I just don't want to cut it because out of a matter of principle. So I just have to like wear a hat at all times to look like okay.
Dude, you just gotta moisturize your hair, like
I
a
try,
lot.
I really do, but maybe I'm just lazy. Whatever.
Christian says he can relate. Yeah,
I mean, if you're like
Christian,
at home
you
the
got
whole
long ass
time, it
hair,
doesn't really
brother. You
matter,
got
you know?
long ass hair.
Yeah, that's true. But so that's cool. Have you guys like actually been exercising at all for the past like couple of months?
Like lightly.
I'm actually on like a really bad streak for the 3 weeks now, but I was like all right, let's get more buff, let's continue the routine, or at least maintain, because like you might not have access to the weights, but like you at least could like do cardio and like actual like
Yeah.
stuff instead of just sitting around beating your meat 6 times a day.
It's shut the fuck. It's your one joke. It's your one bit. Your one character trait that you masturbate. Yeah, buddy, me too. But you don't see me fucking bragging about it. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Find some new material. It's getting
No.
old. You can't just joke about the same shit anymore. You're a grown ass man. Anyway, I haven't run in months. Like I did it for a little bit. I ran every day for a little bit and did core afterwards, and I just haven't like done that forever. So like my wrists are back to being fucking like I look like a goddamn stick man right now. It's annoying. It's whatever though. It's like who am I trying to impress though? Like
Yeah, true.
I mean,
as long as I am alive, I'm chilling. Like so
there you go.
as long as I
Kings
am
know your
not
worth.
literally dead, I am okay. And I'm not like trying to impress any females.
That's facts.
Fucking Tinder's a wasteland. Tinder is a toxic wasteland of bullshit and sadness, and I fucking hate it. And I
Amen.
just want to be able to meet people in person again. But swear to God, every single Tinder girl that passes, I feel myself getting a little bit more misogynistic. This is for legal purposes. For legal purposes, that is a joke. But it's like, goddamn. But okay, so my thing is like, the thing about Tinder is that it sucks and I hate it, and also like just most of the girls on there are just complete wastes of fucking time.
What's your worst
And
experience? Like
my
like
worst
you...
experience, I don't know, just like I'm gonna sound bitter if I fucking talk about it, and I'm genuinely not bitter, but it's
Like,
like
Tinder just sucks.
yeah, it's true. Well, I
Like,
mean, I was
it's
just talking to
terrible.
a girl like every day for like 3 weeks straight, and then she just ghosts me out of nowhere for no reason. Like, okay,
Oh, okay, like nothing that bad's happened.
thank you for
It's-
wasting
Okay.
my fucking time.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that.
Well, I mean, no, it's just like whatever. It is what it is.
I mean,
It's
you
like
don't
the thing
really
you gotta
lose
know
anything.
is that, yeah, like it's just the harsh reality is people on Tinder are disposable. They'll come into your life, then they will leave it. Most likely, you might meet like somebody on there that is worth talking to, so you
Half
might as well
decent.
try.
Right.
But like, I don't know. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking okay. So my thing is that it's like I absolutely hate people on that fucking app that just cannot carry a conversation.
Oh my god.
And it's like
literally.
so my worst experience with this is that it's like I matched with this girl who was giving off like major like fucking like anarchist like cop hating vibes or whatever, which is based,
Okay.
I'm here for
Liberal
it.
type beat.
So yeah, like so I match with her and I'm like, okay. So I am just fucking lobbing everything I can with her to try and get into like a decent conversation.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, I think the way I drew I was like, hey, how are you doing? How's your summer? She's like, good. Okay,
That, like,
bitch,
I feel like
and
that's when it's just game
yeah,
over.
right.
Like,
Yeah, I should have just thrown in the towel then, but I was
You
like,
just gotta
okay.
like immediately unmatch with her and just
I was
stop.
like, this is a waste of time, but I was like, and she's not even that cute anyway, so I'm just
Yeah.
wasting my fucking time here. But I was like, here, listen, she's like an anarchist. She has like BLM, ACAB in her bio. And I'm
She
like,
doesn't
okay,
talk
fucking
anything about that.
Hail Mary, Hail Mary. I'm like, hey, did you go to any of the protests? She's like, no, I was working. Like, first of all, you suck. Like,
Yeah.
where is your fucking resolve?
Wage cuck.
Yeah, just you can't. How many? She lives in Philly too. I guess presumably that's where she was located at the time. And there are so many fucking protests in Philly. You couldn't have gone to one. You couldn't
Yeah.
have gone to one.
Yeah, you can
Oh
show up to
my
the riots
God.
too, get your free shit.
Yeah, right. Like, listen, I got my own shit going on. I still found a time to go and do it. So it's like you're BLM ACAB and you can't go to a single in Philly of all places. Fucking riot central. So I'm like, did you go to any of the protests? She's like, no, I had work. Like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I went to a protest. I went to one the other week, and I was just like, here's the fucking, come on, come on. I'm giving this to you on a silver
I'm
platter. I'm
helping
like,
you out. You're playing this
luckily,
on tutorial level.
quote unquote, I'm like, luckily the cops didn't pull any bullshit. I was worried that they would, and it's like, just fucking rant about the cops.
Yeah.
Just there you go. Just be like, yeah, cops fucking suck. I hate cops. And it would have been like, okay, then we can have a conversation. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay, just fucking bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Waste of fucking time. You know.
God.
And it's like I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it because it's like, you know, presumably, if you have matched with me, there is a mutual understanding that you have some interest in me.
Yeah.
Either it is my looks or my interests or something about me that
Yeah.
you want to engage with on a level like at all, you know? So it's like you're just wasting my fucking time. But I'm not bitter though, you know, is what it is. They
I
come
think
cheap.
one improvement on Tinder would be adding like a physical time. You should tell Tom to lower his camera. So, Tom, can you like tilt your webcam because I have it cropped on the straight. Okay, that is much better. Okay. What I was gonna say is like I think the problem with Tinder is like Jack what exactly said is like girls like not feeling or maybe I'm being misogynistic. Dudes or like just dudes in general just like not carrying a conversation. What if we added a fucking timer, bro? Like
What do you
minute to
mean?
win it type shit.
Oh yeah,
the-
right.
There's a
bubble type
big
thing?
ass clock at the top of the screen, and
Right.
then you literally have to type your. It's like chess, bro. You gotta like do your move within that time limit, or the game's over.
Honestly, I'm all for that. Frankly, it's like speed dating on Tinder, which I guess there's definitely an app for that somewhere. But it's like,
I mean-
you know, if I have like a gun to my head, a timer to my face, like you have 20 seconds to mock up something for this conversation.
Like, you gotta
go.
you gotta hit on me, take
You
me out to
have-
dinner, and then fuck me within 20 seconds. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm fine
Okay,
with that.
well, listen, buddy. I don't know about you. Maybe you can do it in 20 seconds, you know. But you know, I don't know. I think that would be
don't know
nice.
about that one.
Yeah,
Because I
right.
tend to like swipe a lot like overnight and then check what happens in the morning. Kind of like,
Right.
reconsider all my decisions like of the previous night. Like I
Right.
don't know about the time. That's a little fast. I feel like 12 hours like reasonable.
Oh yeah, like, obviously
fair.
it's, like exaggerating with like 20 seconds, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, okay.
it should be like shouldn't like be like 3 whole weeks or something. Like
I don't
that.
know,
Like,
man. Having a chess clock would be nice. You know, you've got exactly like
Yeah,
20
5
seconds
minutes.
to say something. You can't fucking draft up and send it around to all your friends. Just send it and go. You know, go about
Yeah,
your
like
day.
if you try to ghost, like the game's over. So I mean,
Yeah, if you try and ghost, you know, the feds come and
Yeah.
abduct you, throw you in an unmarked van. Have you seen that bullshit like
Oh,
in
like Portland?
Yeah, Portland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portland.
I mean,
Portland's
everyone
like
has.
Portland's like literally a whole mess. I watched the All Gas No Break show, which I highly recommend. Like it's actual
Yeah.
journalism.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, it's literally his name is Andrew Callahan, I think. Callahan.
Sure.
Right, that's his name. Basically he goes around the country like reporting at like literal like events and like random shit. Like his last episode was like him showing up to the SpaceX launch, I think.
Sure.
And like he was interviewing the random attendees and like just asking them just random questions. Like the great thing about him is that he's literally like unbiased and he like just asks them their whole opinion. And he like has this ability to like nod with them and then like understand even though what they're saying is complete batshit insane. Like for
Right.
context, he showed up to the Flat Earth convention and he did
Nice.
not break
Yeah.
character once.
That's incredible.
and you already have like shit like round Earth is false. It is all invented by Zionists. NASA is a brainchild of Bezos and Gates confirmed. And like it's just,
I
like, a
mean,
whole
like
bunch of
low
like
key though. Like if you
low-key.
think about it though, like are they like wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
Has anybody ever actually seen
like,
any
have
of
you
those
been to space,
things?
That's
dumbass?
facts.
Exactly.
I haven't personally.
Have you ever seen like the Earth from space? I'm
I can't say I have, Tom.
Yeah, because
You're literally not
every
wrong.
facts.
he is speaking facts. Like next up on the agenda, birds are not real. They're government
Okay, well,
drones.
like, okay,
sent-
but that's not
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
All right, why do you
That's
even
fair.
include that in the fucking conspiracy section? Everyone
Oh
knows
yeah,
that
right.
to be true.
Oh yeah, that's fact.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally.
Yeah, right.
That's
Come
like,
on,
But let's
man.
move on to the next one.
There's literally fucking military documents out about birds being fake, and people just are too lazy to go figure out the truth. Open your eyes. Right, I'm just saying. So anyway, what's this about this guy? About he went to Portland?
Oh no, yeah, that was literally just it. He went to like the riot, like literally Portland riots. I highly recommend everyone in the chat to go watch that episode. But he was
Yeah,
literally
right.
reporting like front lines from the riot, and he was like interviewing protesters. I think he tried to interview a cop, but the cop just like like cut him off because like he's literally throwing tear gas
I
at
don't know.
people.
I fucking love when cops just completely ignore the Geneva Convention. Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking incredible? Literally
Like,
ignoring the Geneva
Convention's
Convention.
technically for like armies, but like I get what
Yeah,
you're.
I mean, yeah, I know, but it's like, isn't the point that it's like inhumane and also
Yeah,
bad?
yeah, yeah.
Like, so it's like, yeah, sure. I mean, I thought we banned gassing people fucking literal years ago.
Like
Many
almost
years
a
ago.
hundred, but yeah,
Just a few years back, but
like one or two probably.
yeah, just you can still. So that's probably why it's they still use it on fucking protesters.
They haven't
That's
phased
great.
it out yet. Like it
Yeah,
takes a little
right.
bit
It
of
takes
time.
time. It takes time. It's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understandable that you can gas fucking people on U.S. soil, which is just really great, really epic.
Yeah. Oh, for
I don't
sure.
know. The unmarked vans is also really cool. The unmarked badges is great.
Unmarked is like you're
Mark
under
Van's
arrest.
still
Says who,
throwback.
Nibba?
Right. Yeah. No. It's just like no. It's for cancel culture. That's what it is. You don't want if these cops if we knew who these cops were, we'd cancel them on Twitter. That's what would happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why they're keeping them like.
Like that would be
you know.
totally unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Right.
imagine getting canceled. Like that's just like game over at that point. Like,
Yeah. Right. I love how it's also quite literally not fucking game over, because today I don't know if you don't really follow like heavy like bass music, do you, in EDM? There's this dubstep artist named like Datsik. This is like so out there and
Okay.
like self-parody that it's incredible. There's this
Okay.
dubstep artist named Datsik who used to be super well respected because he made some legitimately good like music in the scene and
Okay.
was like the gateway for a lot of people. And then there was just accusation after accusation after accusation of the bullshit that he pulled on tour, like drugging people, like getting chicks too drunk, like sexual misconduct. The thing that kicked
Bill
it all
Cosby
off
type
was
beat.
like, yeah, exactly, just all this, like all these awful accusations. And it's like he did, and even the stuff like as trivial as like writing like Tulsa backwards on like girls' stage passes, so when they looked in the mirror, it would spell out a slut.
Oh.
That's kind of base right there, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's like just a lot, and then all of the actual like sexual assault stuff. So all that is bad for obvious reasons, and it's like now listen, I am 100% ready and actually looking to hear both sides of any accusations because while they're not super common, false accusations can happen, or like not everything is as the person says. Whatever, I'm ready to hear both sides of whatever argument or accusation or whatever. And just the way this fucking guy conducted himself 2 years ago when he got canceled was like just so beyond parody, where he was just like, all of these accusations are terrible. That was like line 1. All these accusations are terrible. Line 2. I am a vibe reader. I would never fucking like shut the fuck up, dude. So he just gave like a non-apology and then talked about how depressed he was. Like, yeah, okay, I
like
don't
that.
care.
I'm depressed, and
yeah,
I am also misogynistic as a
He
result
was
of
like,
that depression.
I am. Well, no, he was like, I'm depressed for all these accusations. Okay, can you address like the actual accusations?
That's
Anyway, basically the
That's-
common consensus is that he acts so scummy after the fact that it's like the only people that fucking believe him are just being willfully ignorant. So he disappeared for 2 years, and
Okay.
today, just out of nowhere, no like fucking no preparation at all. He dropped an EP worth of music on SoundCloud, and
Uh-huh.
the fucking the track names of these songs are so incredible. So let me pull them up real fast.
Yeah, please do.
SOUND cloud.com. That's sick.
Are the songs
Okay.
at least like keyed?
What's that?
Are the songs at least good?
I have not listened to them, nor do I
Okay.
plan to. I mean, they're probably he's a good producer. That's
Okay.
not really the point.
Mhm.
I mean,
So, like you gotta contextualize, you know what I'm saying? Like if he be like,
okay, he might be a rapist and at least a shitty person, but his music is good. His
what the
dubstep
fuck,
is epic.
you know? I mean,
Art from the artist.
Yeah, right. Okay. So okay. But so the 4 tracks that he dropped are titled, and I quote, Mental Health, In
Okay.
the Dark,
Bass.
Kira, like fucking like
Like
the
Akira?
character from Death Note. No, Kira. So like, you got your quirky anime dubstep. And the last one's called Cancelled. Like shut the fuck you. Fuck
my God.
you. Let me put them in chat real fast. But
Yeah,
like
please do, so I can see him.
like man, you just look like a fucking scumbag. If there's any question before, it's like, yeah, poor you for getting canceled. Fuck off.
What the hell, man?
But it's like, but people in his comments are like, I'm so glad you're back, bro. Fuck the haters. Like, so being canceled means fucking nothing because there are morons that'll be like, yeah. Am I frozen? Fuck.
What? No, I see you.
yeah,
right?
same.
Hello? Is Jack dead? Oh,
Damn,
He's back.
that's crazy.
There we go. Okay, cool.
okay. Yeah, you,
I return.
alright.
Perfect.
But yeah,
Thought we lost you for a second.
you did lose me for a second,
Ah.
but it's okay. I'm back.
Let's
Anyway.
read the chat for a second.
Oh, sure.
Nope, nothing of interest.
But just I don't know, like just the fact that a 4-track EP, 2 of them about how depressed he is. Fucking one of them is like a quirky anime banger, and the last one's literally called Cancelled. Like, okay, sure, dude.
It's like Bill Cosby dropping an EP. If he ever did music, it would be called Quaaludes. No, I did not rape her. That was her fault.
Well, it probably wouldn't be that. It would probably just be like carrying on business as usual. Like,
Yeah, like don't even mention it.
yeah, just fucking carry on. You'll have enough blind support by people who don't know or don't care to carry on as usual if you're big
Yeah.
enough. Which is what you can't really do anything about. That is what it is. But
I mean,
Could be
yeah,
like that
I don't
sometimes.
really know any Bill Cosby deniers. Well, at least that I know of.
I don't think
Yeah.
people care
I guess they
enough.
probably
you know?
exist.
right. No, Bill Cosby didn't do it. Pudding Pop, no.
No.
Poor
How
guy.
do you get raped by an 80-year-old man? You're right, you don't. It didn't happen.
Yeah, right. Just fight him off, lol. Anyway.
Just push him over, take
Ridiculous.
his walker away.
Yeah, just fucking kick him in the shins. He'll break immediately.
He's so brittle because he's so old. They just turn into dust upon
Yeah.
impact.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, what happened to Bill Cosby anyway?
Wait,
Is
he
he
dead?
in prison
Chilling,
or
you know?
what's that?
Just kind of vibing, doing his own thing.
Is he in
Oh,
prison though? Hold on. Is
yeah,
Bill
Cosby?
Cosby in prison? Oh, and speaking of prison, we can talk. I just thought of a new subject.
Okay.
He was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison in September 2018. He is currently in jail. That's rough. Speaking of
Unfortunate.
prisons, what about Ghislaine Maxwell?
You're gonna have to refresh my memory a little bit.
You guys do you know who Ghislaine Maxwell is?
I feel like it, but for the sake of the viewers,
Okay.
please
Like I've heard
refute.
the name, but I don't know why.
Okay, right. So I don't know what her career was before, but she's most well known, to me at least, as being the #1 associate of Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh right, okay, that's
Yeah,
why.
right.
Okay,
So
there we go.
just fucking hyper pedophile, child, like fucking human trafficking. Just a great person all around, frankly.
Okay.
Cute, okay.
Yeah, no. So I really cannot believe she hasn't been assassinated yet. Like, have you guys been keeping up with this at all? Now that I've said her name, have you guys like?
I haven't been following Epstein since
Okay.
like his death.
No.
So Epstein got assassinated. You know, that's
Yeah.
the meme,
Yeah.
but it's almost definitely true. He got assassinated at some fucking prison. She is currently being held in the same prison, in the same cell
Yeah.
as the one that
Oh,
he
really?
got assassinated in. so there's that. And the judge that fucking is set up to go and try her, you know, do her hearing or whatever.
Yeah.
She, like, about a month ago, like in early July, a UPS driver or either a UPS or a USPS driver came to her door. Except it wasn't a UPS or USPS driver. It was somebody that was dressed up like that who proceeded to then shoot her husband and her child, killing her son,
Oh.
and like putting the husband in critical condition while she was in the basement. So there was a literal actual assassination attempt on the judge that was set to fucking hear her. Which
Exciting.
killed her child, rest in peace. And the funny, they found the guy's body. It's a couple miles away in the car. And it was like this guy that was like constantly on Fox News. So that's great. Like this actual Fox News correspondent that was always on there.
And he was
who
the
was
one who's like posting up.
Yeah, he was the
Like,
guy who
shooting?
fucking
Interesting.
killed. Yeah, who tried to assassinate her.
Huh.
This guy has like a long history of being like super misogynistic and sexist on air on Fox News.
Mhm.
So there's that. But
No,
it's
nothing.
just crazy to me that like I'm amazed she isn't dead. Ghislaine isn't dead yet, frankly.
Yeah.
Because
I mean-
I'd love to see her go to trial. I think everybody would in their
mean,
right
it'd be-
mind.
It'd be very
Just
funny.
just to see what would fucking happen, man. You know, like what rich and famous people would get brought down by it if it like actually, you know, if she
Yeah.
actually could spill her guts. if she
The
makes it that
fucking,
far.
courthouse gets J-damned and like all you
Yeah,
see from
right.
the television feed is just static.
They just bomb the fucking courthouse. That'd be rough. Knock on
That-
wood.
That'd be insane. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Next
so
thing you
there's
know, they actually
that.
die.
Yeah,
Calling
right.
now.
Well, I mean, I you have no reason not to be. I would be more surprised if she actually went to trial than not, frankly. So there's that.
Let's see. So I tried doing the Mark Rebier thing, if you guys know him. Where,
Oh
like,
yeah.
I have my phone number up top, but I guess bitches
Oh,
don't fuck
shit.
with me.
Hold on. Yeah, I saw that and I thought that was what you were referring to when you said hop on the show. But hold on. Let's
No,
give.
I thought
Let's
it'd be
give.
more funny to get you in there.
Yeah, right. Well, on face cam.
Yeah, of
People
course.
in chat. Yeah, Jack Werb. Call Nitton's phone right now.
Yeah, come on.
302.
Like, literally, people in the chat. There's
Yeah,
gazillion Maxwell's in this stream
302-898-0453. That is
Yeah.
302-898-0453. Give my boy a call.
Yeah, literally, I will put you on the show. I can't add
Yeah,
you through
right.
Discord, but I got my fucking microphone right here.
Right.
So meanwhile, while we wait for the bitches to hit my line,
Right. That's not gonna happen. Sorry, bro. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh no. Maybe if I tell another masturbation joke, they'll want to call me.
of
No.
course.
Yeah. I was supposed to set up a YouTube channel this over summer.
Yeah,
I have
how's that going?
I have like 3 scripts, like 90% written, and I just
Okay.
just don't have it in me to like finish them. Although, okay, the Cara Bonito one is like legitimately almost basically done, and they've announced new music coming soon. So I need to like actually do that. And I bought a microphone for it. I got a fucking capture card for my PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
So there's that. Oh, speaking of other like interesting things that have happened to me, but like I mean the YouTube channel's coming eventually, TM.
Okay.
I've met this guy on Twitter who is like a decently big YouTuber. He's got 10,000 followers,
What's his
and he
channel?
does like a Naughty Step on YouTube, NAWTYSTEP. He does bass music reviews, which is really
Okay.
cool. I really fuck with that because like dance music and electronic, like especially heavy stuff, does not really get a lot of focused like review and you know, stuff written about it. It's just like, wow, this song is cool. So seeing somebody that like actively tries to go and like put into words like what works and what doesn't in my track is something I really fuck with. I became friends with the guy over Twitter. He was
Okay.
like, he recently hit 10,000 subscribers. I was like, hey dude, you don't have a Discord server. Could I make you a Discord server? He's like, sure. This guy's basically a
Alright.
total boomer. He edits all of his videos on iMovie,
What the fuck?
and doesn't like really use any social media, doesn't know how
Uh-huh.
Discord even works. So I'm basically running this entire thing like on its own. So I get this entire thing set up. I'm like, okay, the entire thing is set up. I've put in as many fail safes as I can. Like I turned off at everyone, so people can automatically just spam everything.
Right.
And I'm like, open the floodgates, post a video, and about that's explaining that we have this Discord server up, and it's like he posts the video, and I'm expecting like, because he's like a relatively small YouTuber, like a trickle of people to come in, like a couple, like 10, maybe
Mhm.
10 people at once, and then slowly over the course of the day, maybe we get to 100 people. Literally within the first 5 minutes, it is like 150 people in, like instantly. Now then, if you'll remember from the beginning of when I came on, I'm in the middle of like my power is out at my house. I don't have
Right.
anywhere to charge my phone. My computer is dead. I've got my phone and like a backup battery that I've lent out to my entire family. So I've got like 200, now 300 people in this thing spamming in general. Luckily, I've turned off like pings, so nobody can fucking do that. But it's like spamming images, spamming GIFs. Like, luckily, there was no like gore or whatever that was being posted. But I'm like, oh my, on my phone, like, oh my fucking god, single-handedly moderating this entire community of people. As my phone ticks down, percent-wise, and it's like, my phone is like at 1%. I'm like, fuck. So I run into my brother's room, like, Chaz, I need the portable charger. And he's like, yeah, good luck with that. And I pick it up and it's fucking dead. I'm like, you fucking asshole, you dick. And so I'm like, okay, how am I going to charge my phone? My computer's dead. I run downstairs and like, I'm like, okay, desperate times call for desperate measures. I grab my keys, run out to my car, plug my keys into my car, and start charging it on my car. This is all on data as well. We don't have any Wi-Fi in my house.
Nice.
My mom walks out. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You're wasting." I'm like, "Mom, I'm in the middle of something. Get the fuck! Oh my god!"
Mom, get the fuck out of my room. I'm moderating a Discord server.
Yeah, my favorite guy is the guy like on that server who came in like the first like 10 people, and like 5 minutes later is like, yeah, this is too spammy and the mods are underactive. I'm leaving, and he left. And it's like, oh buddy, it's been fucking 2 minutes on a like YouTuber's Discord server. What did you expect? Okay, he left. Who cares?
Bye. Bye.
Oh, bye. But yeah, no, I mean it's calmed down a lot recently. It's got to like 600 people on it, and I'm like the only mod.
Do you
Yeah.
have a bot?
I do have a bot, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Then
so
yeah,
there is some bot stuff. Yeah, nobody has. I actually
Really?
looked. No one said any slurs at all, which is like incredibly impressive, frankly.
Yeah.
People have said like the R slur, a lot, which is fine, whatever. Like I'm not
Is
gonna
it
be
classified as
anal
a
about it.
slur?
Man, I don't know. It's like
A lot of people do. Well,
okay,
in
that's
the disabled
interesting.
community.
A lot of people say that it is, and who am I? Like the only reason that I don't say it, this is just like an interesting philosophical thing, is that it's like I don't want to catch any heat for it. I've been
Right.
trying to phase it out just because it's like, especially in college, like there are more people that care about it. Whereas like
Yeah.
personally, I don't know, I don't have a problem with it, but I'll cut it out of my language if it'll make you feel better at anybody.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way it goes with most slurs, but it's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I can see the case for it because so back in the 50s or like during its conception, it was a clinical term. Like if
Right.
you were mentally handicapped, you are retarded.
Right.
But,
I literally have like a uncle or a great uncle who was like brain damaged at birth. So everyone just called him retarded in my family. Which is what it is. Like
yeah.
so I don't know, I just kind of grew up around that and use it on each other. But I don't really want to catch heat for it, so
Yeah, because like,
whatever.
language evolves and like it went from clinically retarded to bro, you can't use Discord, you're fucking retarded. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, right, exactly. which is interesting. So, and it's like, and it makes me worry because it's like we said it a lot in the Up All Night Show season
Oh,
1,
yeah.
and I do legitimately worry that somebody will go back and try and fucking
Cancel you?
yeah, or not even cancel me, but like send it to the university and get me in even more heat because I've already met with the university for the grow gun thing from a while
For
ago.
what?
But
Oh wait, Tom, you didn't hear
Oh,
about
yeah.
that?
No, I've
Well, I
missed
mean,
out a lot of UD things.
oh man, okay. Well, this is probably the most wild UD thing you'll ever fucking hear. But I've already explained like the entire thing on the Up All Night Show. But
Okay.
I'm not gonna go into the long and short of it. But okay, so picture this. It is Saturday. I was out at a track party.
Okay.
I was not drinking. I had like one beer, maybe. You didn't hear that. That's illegal.
Sure.
But it's like I'm not like I'm nowhere near like not sober.
Mm.
So I get back to my dorm and it's like fucking 2 a.m, and I'm like, shit. I'm sorry to my roommate Jimmy. I'm gonna have to wake him up because I'm gonna like have to go in there. He'll probably be asleep and get et cetera, et cetera. I open the door. Jimmy's not there. I'm like, hello. Jimmy. Well, he's usually in bed by now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I go out and go around the corner to the lounge, and there's Jimmy and 2 other people, Jack Werb and Tim Longoria, just all chilling in the lounge.
Okay.
And I'm like, huh. And they're all dying laughing. And I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? And they turn around their computer, and it's like, fuck, I wish I had visuals because it's easier to explain it. But it's like, there's an email from this girl that has a UD email address that it's like, send it 2 a.m. or send it 1 a.m. That's like, there's this I'm doing this psychology project. I can't compensate you if you do this, so I'll just have to say thank you. Could you please fill out this Google form?
Mm-hmm.
And but okay. And I'm like, okay, so what's so funny about that? Like, it's okay. So she's desperate. So
Right.
and
Some
they
poor sap
open
trying
up
to get data.
they open up the sent to bar, and it's like sent to
Like the email thread.
class of 2020 or class of 2019, class of 2020, class of 2021, class of 2022, fucking honors college. And I'm like, okay, I'm seeing where this is going. And I look, and all 3 of the guys in that room, so Timmy, Jim, and Jimmy, or Tim, Jack, and Jimmy,
Yep.
all sent like a 1-word response to her, like, okay, done, yes,
Oh boy.
all reply all.
Like,
Because she had it. Yup. Yeah.
Yeah, she
it's
did
exactly.
CC, not
It is.
BCC.
okay.
It is exactly as bad as it sounds like.
Oh my god.
So
That's giving
the
me
entire
flashbacks.
school. Yeah, exactly.
Senior
And
year email
okay,
thread.
yeah,
Oh
a
my
little bit of
God.
Jack Seifert lore. I missed every single email thread at Charter. Like I literally
Really?
every
Yeah,
single
you went
time
to
they
fucking
happened.
bed, bro.
Every single time they happened, like just spawn for no reason. I was like asleep early that night. And like so I missed it even though I used to stay up super late.
Oh my god.
I always missed it. So I was like, this is my opportunity. I'm gonna close my door.
Yeah, go for it.
My entire family knows about this anyway, but it's like they'll probably yell at me for talking about
Why
it.
are you
but
telling the
whatever.
public, bro? We only get like 10
They
views on
already
this
fuck-
shit. It really
they
do not
already
matter.
know. Yeah, right. It really do not matter. What?
It do not matter.
Anyway, so people start sending in memes. The first meme
Mhm.
rolls in, meme. Memes on top of memes on top of memes. I think what I sent in was I was like, hey, check out this picture of my toilet. And it was a picture that Josh you had sent into another group chat of like
Oh
a
god.
completely
That's
vomit.
a bad sign.
Yeah, a completely
Oh.
vomit covered toilet that he had found. So that was kind of nasty, but whatever. And eventually the fun police came in, and you had this like sorority president fucking Bama
course.
half of Blamma Fluta like in there like, if you guys don't stop these inappropriate memes, I will have to report them to the administration. Blah
Connor
blah.
Cart moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? You know fucking what? And
I'm
I'm
calling her
like,
bluff.
I don't know what did I even say? I was like, no. And okay, so I sent it was like no, and then the image that I sent, and this was a mistake, and you're gonna understand why it's a mistake in about 3 seconds, was a picture of an old lady like holding a gun towards the screen, like like the fucking delete this
Okay.
meme.
Do you have the picture?
Of course I have the picture, but I'm not gonna fucking hunt it down right now.
Okay.
It's floating around. You've definitely got it.
No, I'm trying to pull it up for
somewhere.
the stream. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right. So, and immediately Jack Werb turns to me. He's like, "You're a fucking idiot," and I'm like, "Man, what? It's a come on." He's like, "You just fucked up," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, You've got to like make a disclaimer afterwards and like etc. Blah blah blah. Explain that there was no ill. I was like, dude, you're overreacting, and it's true. Jack Werb has a tendency to like overreact and be a little bit too serious, but you know.
Yeah, fuck you, Jack Werb.
And so of course the next day I was the fucking talk of the town. You know, everyone's like this. You know, I was getting recognition because it was. I think objectively, to some degree, it was funny. Like, and you know, and the best part was this. I was talking to this girl at the time. And she was like, you know, she found it fucking hilarious. And I was like, let's fucking go. Like,
you know, said has a boyfriend, right?
Guy, don't ruin the punchline.
Oh.
So
damn.
So like I'm like, let's fucking go. And the background on this girl, and we're good friends now. We're still friends, but it's like she hit me up at the start of winter break and was like on Instagram was like, hey, you look cool. You want to be friends? And I was like,
Okay.
I'm like,
say less. Okay.
I was like, okay, there's a chance that this girl, the entire time I was like, there's a chance that this girl just wants to be friends with me and that she's just a cool person. But like, I mean, also, there's also a very good chance that she is like into me. You know, that's what I was going through my head. I was like, I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but whatever. And so she thought it was fucking hilarious. So I was like, I am doing great. And no email from the university, nothing. And I'm like, this is great. So Sunday comes and goes. Monday comes and goes. And Monday was a really fucking good day. It was like just a really good day the entire time. And then that night it was just like I went out and I just sat down in the hallway because I was like writing an email. And then somebody went and sat next to me. And then somebody else sat in the hallway. And then by the end of like the evening, there were like a dozen people just vibing in the hallway, having this excellent time, just like fucking goofing around and chilling out. And then, you know, that was the night that we all went into the bathroom and brushed each other's teeth, which is fucking hilarious. There's a video of that floating around somewhere. But basically just a really good time. And I'm sitting in the lounge afterwards and we're still all hanging out. And I check my phone and I have a text message from a girl. And it's like, hey, this might be a bad time to tell you. But I just want to let you know that I am seeing somebody right now. And like I only wanted to be friends initially. I think you're really cool, but I don't want to lead you on or anything. And I'm like,
okay.
And I was like, okay, objectively, that's fine. And I knew it was coming probably. I was like, thank you for telling me.
Full disclosure.
But, you know,
fuck.
I am allowed to be depressed for one night. This one night, but you know, I'm going to be sad tonight. Like that door is closed. I'm going to be sad for tonight, and I will be happy again tomorrow. That's how, you know, go to sleep, wake up, everything seems better in the morning. And I'm like, I said out loud specifically, you know what? Tomorrow's going to be better. I'm sad right now. Tomorrow is going to be better. And Tim Longo.
Oh.
Rip.
There goes, there goes Jack. Whoa. Ah.
Damn.
Oh, no, he's back. Yeah, you're back.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank God. Tim's a sassy bitch. He's like, what if it's not better tomorrow? I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, that's a home move right there.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, okay, but it's Tim. It's fine. That's just how it is. I go to bed, and I'm sad. And I wake up the next morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, of our class at 8, to a loud-ass fucking
knock
on my door. And I'm like...
I thought you, I
was like, am I being punked right now? I'm like, fucking, you know, doors open, but what's, go away. You know, 7 in the morning. Yeah, right. Who is like, is somebody ding dong ditching me? Again. I'm like, okay, so I fucking hop out of bed in my underwear, expecting to see, I don't even know who at the door. And I look at the people and it's like, there's nobody there. And I'm like, fucking, but I see like this shape, this mass off to the side. And I'm like, huh. And I open the door and peek out, and there's this fucking big ass cop right there. And I'm like, oh, no. I'm in my fucking underwear, and there's this big cop right there. This big, like, and I'm like, immediately, I'm like, I say out loud, I'm like, okay, I know what this is. I know what this is for. Yeah. And he's like, hi, are you Jack? I'm like, yeah, I'm Jack Seifert. That's me. You got there. Here I am. And he's like, yeah, I just want to ask you some questions. I'm like, listen, okay. So I'm like, fucking, I'm like, I am panicked right now. I'm freaking
Right.
out. There's this big guy right here. I
Yeah.
know exactly what I've done. I don't know if I'm gonna get kicked out of the fucking university for being a fucking idiot. And the cop's like, hey, uh, yeah, can we like, I'm just here to like have a little talk with you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, where do you want to have it? And I'm like, listen, dude, like you're asking me where I want to have it. I am not in control here.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, he's dead again.
It's a cute little picture though. I'm just like,
It's- oh, let me take a screenshot. That's going in the folder. I just have like a big folder of like off-topic screenshots.
God, fucking shit. Okay, I'm like, you tell me what you want. And he's like, okay, how about we just have this talk in the lounge? And I'm like, listen, I will happily do whatever it is that you want me to do. Like, can I put some pants on first? Like, can I get dressed, man? Like, listen, if he had told me no right there, I'd have been like, okay, dude, you want me to strip down naked? I will fucking sit out there in my underwear all you want. Like,
yeah.
as long as you do not ruin my life right now. But he just kind of didn't reply at all. And I'm like, can I put some pants on, please? And he's like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want. I'm like, okay, I don't know the protocol here, whatever. So I go and get my pants on. And he sits me down and he's like basically the long and short of it was that there were no fucking charges against me. Nobody reported me. They just saw it because they're the feds and they've got their fucking eyes in your shit. So be warned. They
Right.
know, they see everything. Fucking there you go.
That's
I know, but it's like, but still, they were like, yeah. I was like, okay, so what's the fucking deal? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna pass it to the university and they're gonna figure out.
damn. You're not going off right now.
It's he's just not having a fun time. So yeah, is he dead? Is he dead for real? No, he's back. Okay,
I'm turning off my camera. It's just not worth it.
that's all right.
Right. So, basically, so there's that. And so now, Tom, I mentioned at the start that the meme was of an old lady holding a gun,
Okay.
and I was worried for myself, of course, and because I was worried about getting kicked out of the school.
Yeah.
But I was also very, very much worried about the specific contents of this meme because the old lady in that picture was not just any old lady. It was a picture of my chemistry professor that I have currently that I've been passing around our like chemistry group chat as a joke because it's like, a funny image of our
Okay.
very sweet, nice chemistry professor holding a very dangerous weapon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she is going to fucking slaughter me. And I had shown her the meme ahead of time, and she thought it was funny. But I was like, she might fucking hate I don't know if she's in trouble because of my dumb idiocy.
Okay.
But so I went. I'm gonna cut the story off short because I could fucking go on and on and on about this. But like, long story short, I talked to her. She hadn't heard anything about it. I fucking did a flip inside and then told her all about it because how could I not tell her?
Yeah.
And then nothing ever came of it. I met with a guy at the student conduct, and he was just like, "Yeah, what happened?" I was like, "I thought it was funny." He's like, "Yeah, I figured it's fine." And
Okay, let's show then.
I mean,
It could have
what
been
if,
like way worse, you know?
a little bit of a tangent, but like, what if you weren't white? Like, it's like, what if like, I mean, like, I know you can't just say, oh, white privilege or whatever, but like, oh, he's actually dead. He
There you go.
absolutely ridiculous. What is going on? My
Ah,
brand new beach Wi-Fi, and it doesn't even fucking work. So
Ah.
I'll be
basically,
back in like a second.
that's
Yeah.
That is fine. That is
the
fine.
long and short of it is it was fine.
Yeah.
Sorry to
did
retell that entire story because I
That's
already went
fine.
over it in depth.
Did you hear my question?
What was your question?
I said, what if you weren't white? Like, because like a lot of it, like, or a little bit, like, sounded like you were kind of like getting away with it just a little bit because like like what if you like had some kind of imperceivable white privilege, like the aspect nicely.
That is interesting. That is very
like,
interesting.
oh, like, hey, let me put your pants on.
Yeah,
nothing
for sure.
happens. I mean, obviously,
Right.
like, I guess the rules are rules, and like if it's not against the rules, that doesn't change. But like, how different would your experience be, say, if I did it? Like I'm not the
Yeah.
whitest person on the planet, as you can kind of say.
Yeah.
But
No, for sure. I feel like that definitely played an aspect of it. Pardon it. Uh, that's a yeah. I mean, I'm lucky. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
I'm very privileged to have been able to get away with that. I think that the way that UD handled it was ultimately good because they figured it out. I don't know. Good stuff.
welcome back, Tom.
Welcome back, Tom.
Good.
It's a good question.
Were you talking to Magda?
What? No, that little
Ah,
apple juice session I had before was kind of hitting different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see. Very, very, very,
Nice.
very nice.
Right. I've got no access to anything.
How long?
Mm.
How long are you here in Delaware for?
Till the 20th, and I'm flying back to
20th?
Montreal.
That's tough. How many classes do you have online, if at all?
I have 6 classes, which I might drop one on. Do 6.
But like, out of how many of those are like in person?
Well, they're all gonna be online.
Oh,
They like decided
so
earlier that like the whole semester you can do online.
okay. Oh, Jack's back.
Yeah.
But
Right.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh well.
are you renting anything in Montreal? I'm just curious on like
Yeah, like
why are you flying back?
after first year you like have to find an apartment. Like there's no more like dorms or anything. So like we got an apartment for like 500 a month, like a little bit away from campus.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like me and my 4 friends.
Oh, word. Do you know anyone who went to McGill with you?
Other than like Magda now.
Oh, okay. So you made friends. Like, yeah, let's just
Yeah, I got my boys.
you got
Like
the dudes.
not really. Well, a lot of people had like kind of like showed up without many because it's a really international school. Like 30% of the
Yeah.
school is international.
Really?
So like a lot of people are kind of just like showing up.
Oh
No,
yeah. It's like
the fuck.
ah.
Ah.
Jack, is that your soundboard?
That was mine. Yeah. Okay. I've been following this like ARG for like the past couple of hours that I was trying to crack. Then somebody finally cracked it, and
Oh, what
it
is
was
it?
just loud screaming noise plus GIF. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you.
What do you mean by ARG?
It's just
Augmented
it's
reality
short.
game.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like it's like usually a marketing strategy um whatever
Do you know
artists, usually musicians.
Cicada 3301, Tom?
what?
Cicada 3301.
He
Oh,
obviously doesn't if he doesn't know what
okay, yeah,
ARG is. It's
okay,
like
yeah, okay.
it's just an internet game where it's like you have to
Okay.
go and solve puzzles and like go to different websites or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
somebody has
Like
gone and
IRL
made like little
stuff.
breadcrumbs through.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them so much. But yeah.
Okay.
So that's cool. Anyway, how long has the stream been going for? By the way,
An
Time
hour
check,
and
it
15 minutes or
is
so.
10:17, so
Wow.
about an hour 20.
Cool. And nobody has called, so I'm gonna give you a ring on your fucking banana phone.
That'd be
we're-
honestly, I could put you on speaker, but my parents are kind of sleeping, so I'll just turn you down a little bit.
The snoozer. Hold on,
snoozer.
let's call.
Yeah, my parents are fucking boomers, bro.
302
898
898
0453. That is my number.
0453.
If you're watching this
No,
not
I actually
live.
already have you.
Oh yeah, bet. All right, let me pick up. Oh, there you go. Jack Cipher. Hello.
Yo, Nin, what's up, man?
Nothing much. I'm doing a show. What are you doing?
That's excellent. Hey, speaking of shows, you want to bring back the Up All Night show eventually? You know, seeing
Yeah.
as I'm not going back to campus.
Oh yeah, facts. It would be kind of interesting how to do the whole dynamic, but online. Like
Yeah,
I
for
know
sure.
me and Tom like experimented because our show was literally online. Except for that one
Yeah,
episode we
yeah.
had like Anya and her friends show up at your house, or you're drinking Kahlua or some shit. Like yeah, you were doing some shit, Tom.
Right. it's
Oh my
interesting.
god. Like Dad Night was so instrumental in so many ways.
Wait, what do you mean instrumental in so many ways?
Like that night was like a direct result like why I ended up having my prom date. I like set up some other things that really culminated, but like the reason why me and Nikki, who's my prom date, started
Oh,
talking
yeah.
was because of like what happened there with like
A word.
Emma.
Shout out to Jacques and Andre Show. I think
Honestly.
didn't I show up that episode too?
Yeah, okay,
You
yeah.
might.
Okay, so yeah, I'll fill in the audience. So it is episode 6. I remember. Yeah, I do remember. So it's episode 6. I'm like, all right, Tom, we didn't do an episode for like a month. I feel
Yeah,
like we're starting to lose clout. I want to keep things strong. Final year, whatever, or
yeah.
junior year. And then I'm like, yeah, let's do an episode. Yeah, for sure. What are you doing? Saturday should be all right. And then I call Tom. Guess who I see pick up? It's fucking Anya and Gabby. I'm like, hello,
Gabby wasn't
excuse
there.
me, hello, ladies. What are you doing here? I thought this was a stream. And I see Tom in the background. I'm like, oh, hi, Tom. And he's like, yeah, we're carving pumpkins right now. And I'm like, really, like, just a bit of a
I'm ASAP Rocky.
like this is literally like a really nibba moment. Like what like why are you carving pumpkins during a stream? Is pussy really better than clout? Like come on, we got a thing. You even told me.
Yeah,
And
wait, Tom, that's kind of fucked up, man. You made a commitment to
Look,
news
you
and do
definitely
the
did not
show.
say we're streaming before. You asked me like during it, do you want to stream?
well,
Well,
Tom,
still,
you're
regardless,
the
I mean, you still gotta,
co-host.
yeah, you
No,
still
like
gotta
I
do
was
the
at her
episode.
house when he asked, do you want to stream? It wasn't like I knew I was gonna stream beforehand and then I went.
Okay, yeah,
Listen,
things.
man.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, Jack, you might not know. You probably do know. You were a fan, but it was the Wild West. Like I was not nearly as prepared as I was
Yeah.
being a job. Like we literally like would decide on the day, like hours
Oh
before.
yeah.
Hey, yeah, just pick up your laptop. We're gonna stream real quick. And our guests were like literally like people we just like talk to like, hey, Sean Moore, show up for like 2 seconds, or hey, Alyssa, heard you like the show, hop on now, like during midstream, like show. So like it was kind
You
of a
remember like
miracle.
Maggie showed up in like first episode for like an
Wait, no, that's
hour?
because no, Maggie literally hit us up. Like she's like TV show idea,
Honestly
HGTV.
though,
Instead of what was the show she based it off of? It was like Pimp My House
I
or
don't
something.
remember.
She wanted to do like the IRL person equivalent of it. So like me and Tom would host a talk show or something, and like guess Maggie would be our manager. Well, you already know how that went. No, rest in peace, Maggie. Maggie, you're
She's dead.
gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, she's not. No, she's fine. She just like died on the podcast.
She's
She
trying her
showed up.
best.
Yeah, she showed up for one episode. And can I end the phone call or like?
Oh yeah, right. I thought we were doing this bit. I don't know. Thought it
I
was
mean,
cute. Whatever.
I can hear you on the
Bye
stream. So
bye.
I see it. Okay, yeah. So
Hi,
uh,
Newton.
hi Jack. So Maggie suggests a podcast. She shows up for one episode. She dies. I guess she actually had better things to do, which not surprisingly. So yeah, that's
Right.
basically it. So Tom's at a party, a pumpkin carving party, and I'm just trying to host. And 20 minutes in, I'm like, this is not working. You could barely hear Tom because he has like beach Wi-Fi, but in Hokessen, which is
On his Wi-Fi. Let's relax there.
okay. Well, yeah, close
Not that
enough.
it was
It's
great at all.
yeah, it was kind of shit. So
It was
Tom
so
can't
bad.
use his webcam because like he turns into Optimus Prime. Um, I'm asking questions and like Tom responds like 2 minutes later. People are like looking at me. Alyssa DeMaio, God bless her soul. Even if you're watching this, I hope you know you like single-handedly carried the show for like 15 fucking minutes straight. And like you took Tom's place, and I'm like, you know what? I'll roll with it. Hello, what's your name? Alyssa DeMaio. And like, all right, welcome to the Jacques and Andre Show. And then like we just ask her like dumbass questions. I think eventually I hand the aux to you, Jack, and like a couple of the boys. I think Ryan was on there.
Was that like
Yeah,
the
no, it
analysis
was me
of
and
like
Ryan.
spitters versus quitters or whatever?
Oh yes, yeah, we said some iconic
Yeah.
shit like spitters are quitters. Like if I date a girl, she gotta like suck me dry till the end or some shit like that. And
Nice.
yeah, so that's the origin story for the Up All Night Show, because as all great things have to end. The show ended. I think we had our last episode sometime in July or August. It was like in the height of summer. I think we
Well,
just
no,
like
no,
cut
it was,
ties.
it was right before the end of summer, and then, or it was
Yeah,
right before
June.
the beginning of summer, and then we started it.
No, but I'm talking about Tom. Like we called we just like severed
I don't even
ties.
remember. That sounds about right though.
Yeah, like we like had a non-verbal agreement to like not do the show or whatever, because
Well,
towards
yeah,
the
but
end I
then-
was inviting more and more people, and I was like, huh, this kind of sucks.
Yeah,
No
right.
offense, right? So we started it, but you approached me in school, English.
Yeah, I turned to you and I was like, hey, you finished the podcast with Tom.
Yeah.
which is fine. All good things must end.
Yeah.
Like, would you want to do that, but with me? And you're like, yeah, sure. So
I was
and
like,
then
wait
it
a minute,
happened.
no, I like
happened
this
later.
guy because like I think before then I talked to you infrequently, but like I wasn't really your friend. You dig?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel like that's fair.
Yeah. So
It's fair.
like I was like, you know what? I from like initial impressions, I like this guy. Like no cap.
Yeah.
And
No, it
so
was
yeah,
cute because it was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd always known of you.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Um,
it's like both of us
I mean,
had like
because
this
we were in
like,
English class at least together,
yeah,
and
it's like
I was a fucking hoot a minute in there. So
yeah, it was like,
um,
I was like everyone in the school was like, man, Jack Cypher has the best Snapchat stories, and I'm like, what?
it's true.
That's how
It's true.
that's how I knew of you. I literally added you on Snapchat and watched your shit. Like that's
Well,
how I
yeah.
like.
I mean, it's just okay. The thing about Snapchat and social media in general
Yep.
is that it's like if what you are going to post is not entertaining or funny or of any value, don't
Educational
fucking
otherwise.
post it. Just don't. If it is of no value, don't post it. Whenever I post something on my story, it's like either it's something I very much care about or it's something that is going to be entertaining for somebody else to watch. So that was the mindset that I always went into doing Snapchats with. So I'm glad that people actually like enjoyed them. I'm glad that my name somehow got around. Um, I don't do it as much, but sometimes I have
Yeah,
like
I think you stopped your
inspiration.
movie review some
I
time
should.
ago.
People legitimately ask me about that all the time.
Yeah,
So
like
I guess I
you're
should
like
do
the
it. I just don't
Charter
watch too many
Fantano
movies
of
anymore.
movies. That's like a shit comparison, but you get the idea.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do movie reviews again. I just don't watch
Hell
too
yeah.
many movies anymore.
But like, hell, just make it like YouTube
COVID just
content.
kind of
I
hit
would like
different.
literally subscribe to you just
True.
because of movie reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I like
What for
appreciate
my
it.
YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Or
like, yeah, YouTube
well,
channel.
I've got some stuff planned out for that.
Okay.
It just has to really hit me proper. We still okay. We are actually going to do the fucking Promise Neverland whatever
It's
when next
happening.
season when what no
Season
when
2,
like
season January 2021.
well yeah when hype about the Promise Neverland is back, we're going to rip the fucking manga to shreds. It's going to be excellent.
I think the community rewrite is underway, like the
Oh
Discord.
really?
Yeah.
Oh excellent. Just let kids die. Fuck the kids. Let them die.
Like okay.
Tom, we're talking about this manga where like the creator puts these literal actual children in like very unsurvivable situations, and every
Right.
single like literally not a
Basically
single child
so
dies
basically
the
like
entire time.
it's like
Ow.
it's like in the first episode, like you're introduced these kids in their home, and like big plot spoiler, but like they're basically revealed that their home isn't really all cracked up to what's it be. That's all I can tell you without spoiling the show.
No,
For,
it's literally like it's the first
yeah,
episode, and I doubt Tom's ever
yeah,
gonna watch the show. The conceit is that it's like
yeah. It's a farm.
I'm just gonna call them aliens, like
Yeah.
aliens
Okay.
that eat humans.
Demons. Yeah.
Yeah, demons that eat humans have enslaved a bunch of children for like for an allegory of like of meat farms or whatever.
Yeah, it's
So
literally
it's
food.
like
They're eaten.
so it's a very vegetarian
Yeah.
fucking story. But it's like so these
Turned Abby
so
Walker
the
vegan
conceit is
when
that
she
it's like
read
these
it.
children trying to outsmart what appear to be unkillable giant monsters.
Okay.
But when you go and read the manga, basically these kids are indestructible because the
Okay.
idea is that it's like the author doesn't want to let them die, and like the main character doesn't want to let any of her friends to die, and that's like her very entire mindset. But they very much should be fucking dead when they like have these injuries, like when they get fucking ripped to shreds, not ripped to shreds, but like just they should die at various points in the story, and they don't, and they never do. And then
Yeah.
there's a lot of other shit like Deus Ex Machinas that just don't make
Okay.
sense that happen. But like that, I started to notice that shit was like going downhill when like these kids like should have died and then don't. And it's like okay. So Nit and I, if we ever, we should definitely do that. We talked about it before.
Yeah,
I am
like,
bringing it back up
literally
again.
invite me on the Google Doc and I'll start writing my segment. I have like so
Fuck
much to
yes.
talk about.
Drop a
Excellent.
diss track on it.
Drop a
Oh,
diss track? Rap?
Honestly, Promise Neverland.
Wait,
Your
Jack,
days
how
are
good,
numbered.
Jack and Tom, how good are you at rapping?
Hold on. Ah, shit. Hold on. What's up?
Freestyle capabilities on a scale of 1
No,
to 10.
terrible. Awful.
Awful.
0.
Tom, you?
Literally -1.
Oh my god. Tom's
Man, I
worse
picked
than
the
me. That's
wrong
crazy.
fucking people to do this with.
Yeah, no,
man,
I'm not the one for freestyle.
But-
I literally
But if
have
I
a
can
whole ass.
write,
Just
if I
get
can
to
write,
know.
I can write.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
How fast can you write?
How fast can I write?
Like, okay,
I mean,
let me
ideally,
give
I
you a
would.
hypothetical, right? I have a beat loaded up my launch pad.
What, like right now?
Right, like right now I have a beat. If I were to give you the time to write, and I have you spit, could you do it?
Well, okay. Well, okay. Here, wait a
It's like
second.
Kenny beat battle, but like you
hold
rap.
on. I'm trying. Here, let me think up off the dome so I can. Is this how we're ending the show?
Yeah, that would be a good way to end it.
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely would be it. Two skinny white boys try to freestyle over the realest beat.
It's not mine, but yeah, go for it. What if I give you a theme? Like, would that thing
No,
make
I
things better?
already have a theme. It's like fucking okay. Let's try it. I'll go for it. I'll embarrass myself.
Do you
But
want to hear it first or something? Will that
yeah,
help?
let me hear the beat first. Let
I'll
me hear
give
the
you a
BPM.
preview. This is Soul Below. I don't know the name of the artist, but I'll probably credit you eventually. BPM is at 100 flat. Play with the metronome. Here we go.
Jack Cypher on the Jacques and Andre Show. What is this? A crossover episode? Two white boys and an Indian guy. We're out here trying to make beats fly, and I'm going to rap on the fucking track. And I don't really think that I am whack. And I'm Jack Cypher, yo, and I really am a hoe, and I really want to try to do this fucking shit. That's what I got so far.
That's good.
Posting grow gun on the internet, yo. I'm gonna get a police officer at my door, and I'm gonna get kicked out of University of Delaware. I don't even know what the fuck is going on here. I don't really want to be on the fucking getting canceled online, and it really fucking sucks. And I really think that I am gonna get kicked out of fucking college if I keep on pulling shit online. Call me Knitting Armstrong the way I'm writing these lines, and I'm gonna okay.
No, you're getting somewhere.
Got internet at the beach, fucking finally I'm gonna go, and finally I'm free. I'm gonna watch all the shows that I wanted to watch, and I don't have to download shit. Oh my god. Tom Miraz on the right of the screen. He's a nice guy. He's really mean. Okay.
Is that it?
What am I doing? Hey, I'm telling you that my hair is really fucking long and it's really annoying, and I need to get it cut, and I don't really want to do that, and I don't want to tell it your smelly butt, and I gotta wear a hat at all times to look good in the fucking in the hood. Tom, you got anything? Come on, surely I've given you enough time and experience to beat that. Come on, son.
I give you some time. Some control.
My freestyle skills are very lackluster.
Oh, come on. You think that they aren't better than mine?
I can tell you. Do you remember the French rap?
What's that?
Oh yeah.
Like, trust me, they're bad.
Okay, so Tom, long time ago, me and Tom dropped a track in French just to fulfill the school project requirement. It was complete garbage from the mix to the vocals, and none of us can rap. It was me, Soham, Himi, and Tom, to give you context. I think Soham dropped literally the best verse he ever did.
Oh, by far.
But that's because Soham listens to fucking 90s rap, so like he doesn't count. He's a real rap head. He's a real Anthony Fantano. But yeah, so Tom, long
Have
story
you,
short,
like,
sucks
talked to
at
him
raps.
recently?
What?
Yeah, he hit me up out of nowhere asking about a meme song that I had long forgotten, and I was like, I'm sorry, I just cannot help you. You know, he's like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, I'm doing fine. He's like, can you find me this song? And I'm like, no, I can't. He's like, okay, now it's that.
Nice.
But Tom, you're dodging my
Or
question.
so.
Come on, man. You gotta spit something on my show. Like, this is literally supposed to be a really special thing. I know, like, it's like, you know, super random and shit, but like, this is literally a reunion episode after 2 episodes. You gotta give me something more. Like, come on. Sip your
Off
apple
the dome,
juice if it
man.
helps. Yeah, come on, man.
I think you're putting a little too much faith in me.
Yeah, right.
That's fine. Take
Okay,
your time.
yo.
You need.
Yo, the thing about cats is to go out and they hunt rats. And like, go fucking fly like bats on the moon. I don't know. It's as easy as that, Tom. Come on, you can't rhyme about fucking cats, bats, and rats. Tom's giving me the wildest eyes right now. Like a cornered animal. Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know,
Alright, so.
I've given you all I have.
Come on, you gotta do something.
Putting in the metronome.
Dude, this is straight up vibing, like, goddamn.
Holy shit, I might do something. I can't rhyme though, so it's complete garbage.
Oh well.
This is
We're
a
gonna
really
call
nice
it here.
song. I'm gonna call it here?
I mean, are we gonna call it here? I mean, I guess now would be a good time to promote whatever shit you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, final words. I'm Nick. I usually DJ literally every Friday.
You didn't speak up. Your voice
Oh,
is a
yeah,
little
right.
low because of the song. So turn down
Oh,
the
right.
song, turn up your voice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, hi, I'm Nitin. I DJ pretty much every Friday. If you're interested in hearing house, funk, rap, J-pop, C-pop, K-pop, I don't know. I listen to a lot of genres that people don't think I listen to, and I want to share those genres with you guys. So I throw them in a mix, usually an hour to like 30 minutes long. If you're interested in any of that, that's in my YouTube channel. You can see my past work, and if you like it, stick around because I plan to keep doing this for quite a while.
Yeah,
that's basically what I do.
it's actually been really inspiring seeing you just get better every single week. Like, because when you started out, you just kept on fucking up like the basics, but now you're like you can legitimately throw together like a 50-minute set.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's been like what 12 episodes,
Yeah,
which is
no,
actually
it's like
insane.
yeah, like he's got consistency. The sets are consistently, you know, fun to listen to. So
Thank you.
yeah, definitely check it out. It's on this channel. The Realist. Wait, is this the Realist or is this
No, Scullion. That's my musical.
Scullion?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the music side project. The music
Well, Jack,
project.
well, you are also permitted to use the floor if you have any
Oh,
content.
excellent. Yeah,
Plug your YouTube channel, man. Drop the link.
I will plug my yeah. So I mean, to the people who have made it this far, please, I beg you, I'm begging you, I'm on my hands and fucking knees, go and follow me on YouTube. Yeah, sure. It's like all one word. Yeah, sure, but with 2 Y's at the start.
Yeah. Like you're stuttering.
I've got stuff coming. I swear to God, it's going to happen. Especially now that Cara Benito has new music coming out. So I've got to finish the video now. So that's cool. And hopefully I can make some stuff that's legitimately enjoyable.
Like
Otherwise-
the maglev egg skewer.
Oh yeah, that's like that's forever ago. That was like when I was a baby boy. I've got a single Minecraft Let's Play and
Yeah.
a video from when I was in middle school from maglev egg skewer. And those are the 2 videos I have up. So if you want to be there early, you can check those out. Yeah, I'll leave them up.
Bonus content. for
Otherwise, follow me on Twitter at Yasher. I've got 350 followers. I'm getting there. Follow me
yeah,
on Instagram.
you probably
Jack
already know
Seifert.
this, but it's Jack.Cypher. Pretty
Jack.Cypher
basic.
on Instant Snap. Otherwise, that's about it. Have an incredible night, Tom. Do you want to plug anything?
No,
Got
I don't have
nothing.
anything interesting going on like you two.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Come on,
Oh,
nothing.
Come on. Yeah, give
nothing,
yourself
just
more
a pe-
credit. Stop,
Do you have any social movements you'd like to shout out?
Not really. No.
Oh, come on. This guy's a racist. Dude, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives
Yeah.
Matter.
Black
could-
Thank
you
you.
could
There we
only
go,
say
Tom. How hard was that?
Man, you
How
could
hard
at
is
least
that?
say pray for Lebanon, for cops,
Yeah.
anything.
Oh
You
my
could even
God!
have-
like-
Speaking of last thing, did you guys see the shit that happened in Beirut?
Yeah.
No. I heard
I-
everyone talking about it, I don't know what actually happened.
There's just a massive
a
fuck-off
silo
explosion.
full of chemicals seized from a ship a year ago suddenly exploded, resulting
Oh.
in a 12.9 kilojoule or megaton, some explosion
Oh,
measure.
that's
Some
Oh.
insanely large
That's
explosion.
like
rocked
Hiroshima.
Beirut. It's okay
Yeah.
to put this in context. If you blew up the bomb in the middle of Philadelphia, a good radius would be straight up not vaporized, but like fucked. And then
Disintegrated.
it's a very big explosion. You could probably look up footage right now. Basically a big chemical explosion knocking out their grain silos.
Wasn't it directly next to a fireworks fucking storage as well?
I don't know
which
about
is-
fireworks, but that's
Yeah,
kind of
I
funny.
heard-
They're
I
also
heard that,
storing
which is
wheat.
like-
Their grain silo was there.
Was
So-
it?
It feels horrible to actually laugh at that, but just a giant explosion next to a firework storage.
Yeah,
like,
Beirut
Was it
explosion.
intentional or accidental?
Accidental.
I-
100% government negligence.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Either way, the explosion is legitimately shocking. Like my jaw dropped when I saw it because
Really?
yeah, Tom, I'll send you the video because it's like, well, you'll see, but
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's the last little topic. So Nitin has plugged his stuff. I've plugged my stuff. Tom, you've got nothing to plug. Not even
Tom's-
like an Instagram
Tom's a
account.
true centrist, and I don't
Tom
mean
is a
that in a
true
positive
centrist.
light.
He just wants to grill for God's sake.
All right, well, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for checking out the Jacques and Andre show. I want to dedicate like 10 seconds to the people who actually watch this. I want to dedicate this to Jack. I want to dedicate this to Sarah. I want to dedicate this to Alyssa DeMaio. I want to dedicate this to Ryan. I want to dedicate this to all my homies who even popped into chat. YouTube Vivek. Yeah,
Not
it's
even
been-
Maggie. Damn.
Oh, Maggie? Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Let me restart that.
Creator.
Maggie,
Come on.
thank you so much. I'm trying to look at the webcam so I can look at you. This has been actually a lot of fun. Like, even on like episode 6 when I was at my absolute lowest, this was a lot of fun. I wish you'd come on at least way more than once. I'd love to have me and Jack even like we'd love to have you on just for like a straight up random
We should
episode.
have
Sure, yeah.
after.
Yeah, like
Make a
please show
conversation
up.
with anybody.
Exactly, but like please come on and thank you so much for thinking about doing this because it's been a lot of fun and it started to like me talk a lot more with strangers. So
Is this the series finale of the Jacques and Andre show?
Potentially.
Potentially. There might be a reboot. Or a
Yeah.
soft
Maybe a reboot.
or-
I might have Tom
yeah.
even as official guest.
Adult Swim might commission more episodes, but for now,
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right, you guys want to sign off?
it's been real. It's been real, guys. I'm Nitin.
See you guys in Tom.
There you
And I'm the
go.
guest. Yeah, right.
What's up, Jack? And it's been real. I'll see you guys.
Sayonara.
See ya.
Man, that was fun.